Chapter Review. Common resources suffer from the tragedy of the commons. The overuse of a common resource that arises when its users have no incentive to conserve it and use it sustainably. Fish are an example of a common resource. If the catch rate of the species of fish exceeds renewal rate, the stock of the fish decreases. The marginal private cost of fishing is the additional cost incurred to catch additional fish. Fishers, however, create an external cost because each boat makes it more costly for other fishers to catch fish. So MSC is greater than MC, that is, marginal social cost is greater than marginal cost. The marginal social benefit is the same as the marginal private benefit. Efficiency occurs when the marginal social cost equals marginal social benefit. But the marginal private cost is less than the marginal social cost, so in an unregulated market, overuse of the resource occurs. The government can bring about an efficient use of the common resource by assigning property rights to the resource by setting a production quota on the amount of the resource that can be used, or by creating a program of individual transferable quotas, that is ITQs. An ITQ is a production limit that the owner can transfer to someone else. Practice problem. The first one. Cod is the ocean or a common resource. Cod in the ocean are a common resource. The figure shows the marginal private cost, the marginal social cost, the marginal benefit of fishing. What is the marginal external cost when 2 tons of cod are caught? Why is there an external cost from catching cod? $100 per ton is the external cost at 2 tons of cod. The marginal external cost at any quantity is the difference between the marginal social cost and the marginal private cost. That is a vertical distance from marginal private cost to marginal social cost. Cod fishing is subject to this external cost because it is a common resource. As a new boat starts to fish by catching some of the fish stock, the new boat makes it more difficult and therefore more costly for the boats already fishing to catch fish. The increase in the other boat's cost is the external cost created by the new boat's catch of fish. If fishing is unregulated, what will be the quantity of cod caught? 4 tons of cod per week, where MC equals MSB. What is the efficient quantity of cod? 3 tons of cod per week, where MSB equals MSC. Is cod fishing subject to the tragedy of commons? Yes, it is subject to the tragedy of commons like other common resources because the equilibrium quantity of cod caught exceeds the efficient quantity of cod. Second, figure shows the marginal social cost, marginal private cost, the marginal social benefit curves of swordfish, a common resource. Label each curve. What is the equilibrium catch and what is the efficient catch? The equilibrium catch is where MC equals MSB, that is 40 tons of swordfish. The efficient catch is MSB equals MSC, that is 30 tons of swordfish. If the government sets a quota, what quota achieves the efficient outcome? The quota for the catch of fish is 30 tons of swordfish per month. If the government issues individual transferable quotas, that is ITQ, each good for 1 ton of swordfish, how many ITQs does the government issue? What is the market price of an ITQ? The efficient catch is 30 tons per month, so the government would issue 30 ITQs, each good for 1 ton per month. The market price in ITQ equals MSB, that is price minus MC at quota level of fish, which is $15,000 minus $7,500 is equal to $7,000 minus 500. For a common use resource, why does the marginal private cost not equal the marginal social cost, which is smaller? The marginal private cost of using a common resource does not equal the marginal social cost because the marginal private cost does not take account of the effect that using the resource has on others or ignores the increase in other people's costs. The marginal social cost takes account both the added cost to the new user, that is MPC, and the increase in everyone else's costs. So the marginal social cost exceeds the marginal private cost. These are true and false. I have solved. You can watch by yourself.